Hidden in the town of Poulton, North Wales, lies a very dark past and a secret that is yet to be solved. Does the spirit of an unsolved murder case still reside in this derelict building? The Northern Frightz intended to find out.
Brenda Evans worked as a post office employee. She would typically visit her uncle and auntie, who lived in a bungalow half a mile away, while taking her dinner break and heading back to work. When she failed to show up for work, the mailman Samuel Roberts became concerned. Friends and neighbours assisted in the hunt for Brenda, and her 20-year-old boyfriend's mother discovered Brenda's lifeless body just 500 yards away in a field where her son, John Pritchard, was trimming hedges that afternoon. Another person who sparked suspicion was David Evans, who had 3 previous attacks in the 1970s. 6 months after his release from prison, he dragged a 15-year-old girl named Anna Humphreys into a car while she was going home from school in Penley, near Wrexham, in November 1988. She was sexually attacked, and when she fought off her attacker, she smashed the windscreen of her captor's car. Outraged by this, he strangled her and bound her throat with her torn pants. The bungalow, which is thought to be associated to Brenda Evans, has been abandoned for many years, with furniture still present. Many people have come to explore the ghostly activities around Brenda's murder. Who murdered her is the question on everyone's mind. Who was responsible for burying her body in the manhole? Was her boyfriend framed? Was David Evans, the sex attacker, involved in her murder? Some individuals believe that the crime was committed by Brenda's uncle. My inquiry into this investigation stems from my interest in both the paranormal and crime scene investigations. Will Brenda's spirit come forward and talk with me, possibly solving the mystery surrounding her murder? What will I be delving into, and is there more to her story than meets the eye?
Intrigued by the tales of paranormal activity at the property, the team took a trip to investigate and found that the external of the building had seen much better days. As the team approached the property, they found that the rear entrance is already open. Little did we know it at the time, but activity started the moment we walked into the building. Listen to this sound in the kitchen. This was followed by an incredible capture on Tom's mobile phone.
This is the hatch that they were through, isn't it? And it's that door. One of them doors are closed. They're in that.
Hello? What does it say? Neither of these voices were heard by us at the time. It was only later when reviewing the footage on Tom's mobile phone that we heard this EVP. Unaware of what they've captured, the team continued their investigation. The building, although derelict, has kept most of its 1970s decor. Could this retro scenery keep the spirits feeling more at home? The team gather together in the living room to begin a group vigil and calling out. On this investigation, the Northern Frightz are joined by seasoned paranormal investigators Keely, Lois and Sue.
Could you do that for me? Do you need us to help you? Go to the purple light.
Did you hear that?
Did hear something?
What was that?
2 taps.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's someone coming here. It wasn't taps, it wasn't dripping noises, I'm just conscious I might hear footsteps and other people
Yeah.
and I don't
No, there's no one out there. I've just been in the street. No one out there.
but they can come from the forest.
True, true. If there's anybody that can hear my voice, there is a man here with a device that allows him to hear you. Can you speak with him, please? It's kind of like a low groan or something, isn't it? With minimal activity in the living area, Chris went to do a lone vigil in the front bedroom. Is there anybody in here with me now? If you can hear my voice, can you come towards me and speak with me? Were you murdered here? Can we help you? Speak with me. Tell me who did it. We can bring them to justice. Why were you killed? For what reason? Back in the living room, the team tried different methods to communicate.
If I say the alphabet again, can you turn the torch on the first letter of your name? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Is that just because I sighed and you just tried to shut me up? There's not many names that can come with that.
Isaac, Isabel, Imogen.
Isabel, yeah. Can you turn the light off again, please?
Did somebody say no then?
I
Did you just say no after you asked that?
No.
It was somebody going,
I didn't hear it. Is your name Isabel?
Did you hear something?
No, just a feeling. And I don't believe in feelings, so.
do we know if it's a man or a woman?
Am I speaking with a woman? Turn the torch on if I'm speaking with a woman. Am I speaking with a man?
No, sounded like a woman.
Am I speaking to a girl? Or a young girl? Sounds like footsteps outside.
Is there someone outside? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
I'm going to shake myself so much if there's somebody outside.
I am as well.
I've just been out there. There's no one there. Just been out there with infrared. If there's anybody that can hear my voice, there are people in this room that can hear you with special devices that allow them to hear different frequencies. Can you speak with them and tell them your name? Do not be afraid. We are here to speak with you and help you if we can. Wait. What do you mean, wait? Do you wait for somebody? Do you wait to be found out? Do you feel guilty for what you've done?
Is the person who committed the rape, when did it happen?
77, I believe.
They definitely did.
It definitely happened.
Committed it.
Nobody knows who did it. It was a closed. It was like an open case. It was never solved. Did you commit a tragedy here? Do you feel guilt for it? Do you feel remorse? Do you need to confess so that you can rest and be at peace? Okay.
You think it's not being derelict? If there's a man here who did something bad,
Did you kill the woman with tights? Did you strangle her? Oh, this is heavy.
I know.
Why did you kill this lady? For what reason? What did she do to you? Did you love her? Did you find her attractive and she turned you down?
There's a male voice, but I can't understand where it's at.
Speak clearly, please. Tell us, why did you do what you did? Are you a coward? Are you afraid to talk about it? Did you hear like a grunt or a
I
groan?
did, yeah, but I don't know if it was.
Could have been one of us.
Ready, female voice.
Are you ready to speak with us?
I love you, female voice.
If she's hearing something that's the conversation, you know, to like wait.
Like
I'm ready, love you, dead.
it's kind of like replaying the same scene over and
If you
over.
think you like, if you want to think stunting.
You two are gonna.
Can you hear me, male voice?
We can hear you. Oh my god, what was that?
fucking movement here.
Immediately after Lois hears
there
on the
anyone
spirit
there?
box, "Can you hear me?" Chris suddenly
That was
hears a
like the
sudden
shuffling
movement
of
behind him.
clothes. That was like the shuffling of clothes or
Oh, she
something.
said that, Lois. Chris heard something out there.
Is there somebody there?
Can you just make sure there's not real people? I think it's on here.
Oh, fuck's me.
Is that my head?
That's Rome. Was that over? I went. Okay.
Is anybody there? I heard movement.
The team conduct a thorough search of the property to ensure nobody has entered.
Anybody there?
I'm not scared.
Is someone there?
If there's
Hello?
a person here, I'm Scottish, I'm here with lots of kids. Fuck off.
Mate, I felt like it was one of these rooms here.
One of these.
Yeah. Felt like one of them bedrooms, like someone moved, like someone shuffled across.
It is possible that this noise was caused by the wind or an animal of some sorts. However, what is interesting is that it came immediately after hearing the words, "Can you hear me?" on the spirit box.
There's only one room in here that's made me feel any kind of feelings. That room, don't like it.
Come into the front master bedroom now. Just calling out on my own. We've heard movement in this room. If there is someone here with me, can you speak with me? Can you make yourself known? Can you move for me? What happened in this room? Why do you reside here? Is there anyone here with me? Or is it just that this window's smashed? Is it just the wind making us think there's movement in here? Do not be afraid. I'm on my own in here. You can come speak with me. I'm here on my own. Please come speak with me. I'm just moving these doors, mate. Yeah, sorry. No cars went past, no. No cars. If there's anyone here near me, please walk past me so I can see you. Yeah, I just asked if there's anyone here who'd like to walk past me and then you appeared.
Oops. Could you maybe copy something like this?
Don't be afraid. I know you don't know us, but we mean you no harm.
What was that?
I don't know, is that someone's like ovals or something?
Suddenly, Chris and Tom hear a voice.
That's like Birmingham or something.
Birmingham?
That's what it said. That's what I heard.
On the 8th floor?
Yeah, it was weird. It was. I don't know if it was someone's device, but it sounded like a man saying Birmingham. Birmingham. Yeah.
Are you trying to tell us something? Was your killer from Birmingham? What does Birmingham mean to you?
After listening back to the H4 microphone audio, it does indeed sound like somebody saying Birmingham. What do you think it says? Please let us know in the comments section below.
Should we maybe close one of these doors? This one here that is in front of us.
And show us how much energy you've got. Show us what you can do. If you move towards this device over here, it will beep. Put your hand near that REM pod there. I don't know if you can see it.
Copy me.
Can you do that for us? Move towards that device and it will beep. Can you come towards this man and speak with him? Use a microphone that will let him hear the smallest of noises. Can you whisper your name to him?
No further evidence was gained this evening, however there was sufficient activity to warrant a return investigation. As the body of Brenda was found in the woodlands behind the house, the team returned to this location to investigate the forest area during the daylight hours. Does the spirit of Brenda still reside in these woods, and would she respond to us if we called out there? The Northern Frightz team ventured in to investigate and find out.
I'm here in the forest behind the house, roughly where the body was found. And what I've done, I've brought a spectral analyzer. This will analyse the sound in the area to try and find out if there's any naturally occurring or synthetically occurring infrasound that may cause hallucinations or bad feelings. If you look at the out there are some low-level noises. Not massive, but there are some low-level frequency sounds occurring. I'm just going to be silent for a while and see what I find. We are getting the occasional spike of infrasound. It's not massive, it's maxing out at 20 decibels. I wouldn't say that's enough to cause hallucinations, but it's interesting to check these things. EMF levels in the area are very flat. So there's no indication of any kind of influence on the human mind, making people see things that aren't there. Wages just turned on the spirit box. This scans radio frequencies and lets us hear EVP phenomena that may occur. Brenda, if you can hear my voice, come towards this lady. Speak with her and tell her what happened to you. Were you killed here? Were you buried here?
Can you tell us where you were found? Sounds like yes, doesn't it? The music went. Where did the killer hide your body, Brenda? That sounded a bit something.
Is the killer here with you?
That's not radio. That is. Can you tell us how you were murdered? Is there any evidence you can give us? Did you know the killer? Can you tell me if it was David, the man that was accused?
With little evidence gained from the forest area, the team turned their attention back to the house.
So we're just going to go and try a spirit box session inside the house. Just left the forest. We've got some interesting results. We need to review back and see if we've got anything concrete. Hello? Is there anybody here with us? Now this is kind of the area we were getting activity, and it's this where you heard the voice.
In this room here.
And this one, let's go in here.
I also felt like heavy and quite sickly as well. I was sat here. So like kind of with my Zoom recorder here.
Okay.
Can you come and speak to us? Can we hear your voice? We mean you no harm? And action.
There are any spirits of this building with us? Can you come into this room with us? We invite you in. Some very low level, low intensity, low frequency sounds, nothing major. I wouldn't say there's enough to cause any hallucinations or anything like that, but it's good to discount these things, you know, just to check. If there's anybody in this room with us here, can you let your presence be known? Can you make a knock or a bang if you're able to? Do you know they're about to demolish this building? Does that bother you? Does that make you angry? We've both heard your voice in this house before. Can you speak with us again, please?
Does it make you angry that people have come here and destroyed the house? Do we anger you for being here?
Do you want us to leave? Tell us and we'll leave. Show us you're angry. Show us you don't want us here and we'll go. Is there anybody in this room? Look at the state of this place. Does this anger you? Do you wish somebody would tidy it? Can you speak with me if you can hear me, please? Come whisper to me. Tell me your name.
Okay, so we've come in from the forest. We've done a little bit of what's that? A little bit of calling out. So we're going to try the spirit box. Is there anybody here who'd like to come and talk to us? We've been here. We've been here quite a couple of times to talk to you. You can hear your voice using this device. Can you come and talk to us? Can you tell us your name? Was there a Brenda Evans who used to come here?
Brenda, we're very interested to speak with you. This device may seem strange to you, but can you come towards it and speak?
I know these questions could be quite difficult for you to answer.
Okay.
There it is.
Let's start with simple things. Did you live here? Did you die here? You did.
You did die here or you didn't die here?
Could you repeat that, just to confirm?
Well, it's the same voice, isn't it? Same tone.
Is there a man here?
Brenda, are you here? What was that? What was that? What was that?
Like a dog.
Isn't it? Or like a cry? A dog?
I'll play that one.
Yeah, definitely. Brenda, can you come forward? Is this your uncle's house?
Are you already here with us, maybe? Is it just that we can't see you? Could you move towards this green light if you can see it?
Brenda, can you come forward? We would like to know what happened to you, so we can solve the mystery of the murder.
Do you know all suspects? I know there's a David, but there aren't any others. And would you know the suspects' names?
Boyfriend John,
John.
and then the rapist David. I don't think there's anyone else.
Okay.
No.
Brenda, was John involved in your death? Was David involved in your death?
Across the
Give us a name.
It's got a breeze. All of a sudden smashed windows.
I can feel the breeze. Come forward. Can you speak to us? It's probably the most hardest things to discuss. But the killer has never been found. There's no evidence of the person who attacked you, who ended your life.
There's something there then.
There was two voices.
This house, once home to a family, now only associated with death. And the forest that lies behind it, little more than a graveyard. The voices we captured may or may not have been Brenda, trying to reach out and bring her killer to justice. Nevertheless, this evidence was compelling, and the Northern Frightz were impressed.